Hey, a Fox report helps prompt U.S. Senator Claire McCaskill to introduce legislation today aimed at bringing greater transparency and consumer protections to the air ambulance industry.
And we have Contact 2's Mike Colombo here this morning to explain what is behind this latest development. Good morning, Mike.
Yeah, good morning to you guys. This is something that we've been following for several years now, and just this week we had a report that, coupled with a series of reports from our news partners at the Post-Dispatch, spurred U.S. Senator Claire McCaskill to provide the Air Ambulance Consumer Protection Act. She will bring that legislation forth today. It's aimed at helping families who are having insurance claims denied for air ambulance transportation. In some cases, these families' insurance companies are ruling that the emergency flights aren't medically necessary. We are proud to say that we helped a St. Louis family get their $35,000 claim paid after 5 denials.
Once we got the news that it was covered, thanks to your work, it was just like the biggest burden ever was lifted off our shoulders.
Well, ultimately, I'm going to try to get them to change the policy.
That was when we spoke with the senator last week as she made an appearance in St. Louis. All of this developing within the last few days, the proposed legislation that will be offered up today. In a statement, Senator McCaskill says air ambulances, while they provide a life-saving service, are currently operating in a gray area between healthcare and aviation and have managed to not be held accountable by anyone, and it's time for that to change. This bill will allow states to properly regulate air ambulance costs, which have skyrocketed in the last decade, and give consumers much needed protections. So hopefully this can help. There's some other legislation out there as well, but as we've seen time and time again, these families, many times this is it's not their decision, it's the doctor's decision. That was the case with the story of mine that aired Monday. So if it's not medically necessary, it's just a head scratcher sometimes how an insurance company could rule that way.
Well, and who's got $35,000 just sitting around to go, okay, here, let's pay for this. I'm glad you got this result for this family after being denied 5 times, you said?
Yes, it's incredible. I mean, it's a great feeling.
All right.